Hello and welcome to my plaza. My name is Lisa, also known as Little Victories here on YouTube. This is kind of a restart of my YouTube channel. I used to be a place where I would unbox toys and things that I collect, but I took those videos down and this seemed to be something that I might enjoy posting videos about, this being Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's the first video game in a long time that has caught my interest that I believe will keep my interest, and I will be playing it for years as long as they keep putting content out. I am a huge Disney fan, and I like this kind of game, the building, the Sims kind of, the farming stuff. I used to play Harvest Moon and that kind of thing. So this kind of blends a ton of things together that I love. So I decided to start by showing off my plaza. Also, before I get too far into this, I wanted to apologize for the sound in the background. It's really hot today, and I've got a bunch of fans going in the office. But hopefully you can hear me okay. So yeah, I decided to show off the plaza first. It's the only biome that I have completely finished where I'm like content with how it looks. I'm gonna have a couple other videos showing a few other places that I like, but it's not the whole biome finished. It's just like little areas of it. But we'll just start with the plaza. So to start, you've got this little walkway area. I took some inspiration from some Reddit posts and things, doing the trees over the walkway, and then I decided to put this gazebo in the center as well. At first I started to only do one in here, and then I decided two would look cool. It looks really good at night. I'll show you what it looks like at night at the end of the video. But yeah, so this is the central walkway. I've got two little sort of park areas on each side of these gazebos. I got the big old fountain, this slightly annoying fountain because you cannot put tiles underneath it. You can only use the grass. You can put bushes and things around it to sort of make it blend in, but I just kept it plain for now. Hopefully they change that. Anyway, on the other side I've got two of those hedge mazes and some fountains. I'll walk you through them in a minute. I'm just sort of giving you an overview. And then on this side I've got Merlin's house, and on this side I've got Scrooge. So we'll start with Merlin. This one was hard for me. I really wanted Merlin in the Forest of Valor at first, and then I just kept thinking about it, and he's got all this gold in his house and it matches the castle so well that I decided to just keep him here. I mean, his house is a little miniature castle. It just goes with the big castle, so he's gonna stay in the plaza. I'm sort of figuring out that I kind of like things to go where they make the most sense aesthetically. Like that's why I used all this gold here, so we're going gold and fancy for the plaza. So eventually, if I get more fancy stuff, like I would like fancier benches. Like these are kind of boring. But anyway, I figure the plaza is just gonna get more ornate as I unlock new items and new things are released. But anyway, this is Merlin's house, and I decided to give him the golden oval walkway, and I decided to use this trick that I saw also on Reddit, about using the bars as a walkway, to line the walkway. And I know that these take up space, like item slots, so I didn't use a ton of these, and I will only be using them here on the plaza. Here I use them on Merlin's house, and I use them over at Scrooge's. In my mind, Merlin created all that gold because he's an alchemist, and he just conjured it out of thin air. That's the same with all this gold stuff he has. He's not a wealthy dude, but he can just make anything fancy that he wants. And on the plaza here, I've given little pathways, walkways to all of the mining veins here in the back. And I tried to make it where it looks a little bit overgrown here, adding some ferns and things. But I also threw in some plaza trees because it does need to be a little more well manicured here, with all the other well manicured stuff here on the central area that you can't change. So yeah, I did my best to sort of make that all fit together. I forgot to clean up before I started recording, so I got a bunch of oregano and stuff sprinkled around. But anyway, I also gave him this clock tower. It's not really a clock tower, this one. This is just a big old clock, a big old fancy clock. He gets that, and we get the clock tower here that matches his house right in front of this park area. So I put a bunch of benches in here in the hopes that the characters would congregate here. It works sometimes, but I haven't seen a ton of people up here. But I still think it works to have this many benches. It's that kind of spot gathering area. I threw some flowers back here, and then all the flowers that grow randomly I've stuck back here among the trees so that they're not scattered everywhere else, and I only have to look at oregano and little holes that pop up. So that's this side, and on this side I've got Scrooge's store, and I gave him a bunch of plaza trees and a more ornate entrance here. A bunch of lights and the little plaza trees. I gave him a big plaza tree here and another walkway to get to the mining vein over here. I used some of these, I forget what they're called, but they're kind of jungle-y looking panels of greenery. I used those on the side of both sides of his store to sort of make it blend in with the area a little more. And I always make sure that I can walk behind everything and get to all the mining things, because I do mine a lot to get all the resources that I need to make stuff. And wow, I have a Stitch quest, I think. Yep. I'm on his final little quest, I believe. I managed to let that one last almost to the new update. Because I've been decorating the biomes so much that I haven't been questing as much. But anyway, and so on this other side is the fountain, Mickey's fountain, again, the one that you can't really put brick or anything under, and it really makes no sense, and I hope they fix it. And then I have these picnic tables, which I hope I can get a fancier sort of table for this area. I like the picnic table idea, but I don't know if they really match, but that's what I have for now. So that is the plaza. I sort of left it sparse in areas, like on the edges. I didn't go crazy with items because I want to be able to decorate everything, and I'm getting my item limit is getting a little up there. So eventually, when the item limit is increased, I hope to be able to add some more trees and just a little more foliage in here to spruce things up. What I hope that they do is I hope they add some more trees and bushes mid-range. I would really like some big bushes here around this path, or a tree, a bigger tree but a smaller tree. You know what I mean? More like this guy here, the larger plaza, but maybe just a slightly shorter. I just think we're missing some in-between plants to really make things start to fit together. So I'm hoping they expand on what we have offered. But anyway, while I've got you, I'll go ahead and show you what this looks like at night, since it is pretty easy to change now. We will up it a few hours, and here we go. Nighttime. So I went with all of these lights. I believe they're the ones that we started the game with, the wrought iron with just the yellow light, but I like it. And the gazebo, I really love how they light up at night. I'm trying to do each biome with the same light style, but a different style from each area, you know what I mean? So I don't want to use these exact lights anywhere else if I can help it. I'm still missing one over here, so probably several over here. I would like it a little more glowy over here at night, but I ran out of iron, and I'm still grinding away at that. So, but all in all, I like how it lights up at night. Like I said, I could stand to have a few more on this side, but other than that, I'm really happy with it. And I think that's it for this video, but I will be back showing you a couple other things that I have semi-complete. I've got an area down in Peaceful Meadow that I'm fairly happy with, and then I've got my house area up in the Forest of Valor up there, if you can see those green lights shining down. So yeah, check back, subscribe if you would like to see more stuff like this. I'll probably pop in from time to time with these little updates on the valley, just general chatting about the game because I like it so much, and just stuff like that. So thank you so much for stopping by and checking this out.